In terms of what the role that a family plays in society, what do you see that role as
I see
being?
that role as a unit where you feel comfortable living in and comfortable being and growing up as a good person and connecting with other people, understanding them. And I don't think you need a father and a mother to do it. I'm from a divorced family.
So am I.
I've lived with my mother for most of my life. I grew up with her, and I
Yeah.
think I grew up with her.
What is the benefit of redefining the family?
Letting people live with who they love and with the person they want to live with and having a happy family. And you know they're going to do it anyway, because I mean, if you're gay and you love a woman or you love a man or you love your own sex, you're going to do that anyway. But giving them the legal basis and helping them will make everyone feel better.
If we allow the family to be anything that people want it to be,
Okay.
yeah? Do you not see how that dilutes the institution of the family itself? If we say that the family is anything
Okay.
that somebody wants it to be, do you not see how that dilutes the idea of the Jesus said religion. About the government changing the definition of the family. Why is that wrong? Okay. Yeah, well,
Get the Quran out. Let me tell you.
it's about the government changing the definition of the family. Why we believe that's wrong. It's a leaflet explaining why the government is wrong to redefine the marriage in this country. I'm a Christian. I'm a Christian. Have a good day, bro. Take care. Alright, fellas.
Did I like shut him down a little bit? Did it look like
Hi guys, is that the government has redefined marriage in this country
Okay.
and it's undermined what the family is. I don't know if you're aware of it, but as Christians we disagree with it. The government has redefined what marriage is in this country and has changed the law about what constitutes a family. Well, traditionally what constituted a marriage was between a man and a woman, and now it has been redefined so that it can be any combination of people.
And you're against that?
Yes, I'm against
Well,
that.
I'm for it, so.
Why are you for it?
Because I think that a family can be made of any kind of people who love and care about each other.
I agree that that a family unit can be people that love one another, but in terms of how we base our laws as a society, yeah,
A man and a man to be together and a woman and a woman.
do you not see the danger that that creates in what could be described as rainbow orphans?
No, I don't know what rainbow orphans is.
So
I don't
it's when people adopt children to fulfill their own personal aspirations, but don't have any biological connection to those children.
I'm for adopting children that don't have a warm home and family.
Okay.
And I'm pro marriage of any kind of person that feels the right to be in a family of their own with the person they love. Why are you filming this?
Because this is Speaker's Corner and everyone gets filmed here. If you come to Speaker's Corner, you can expect to be on camera.
No, that's okay.
But in
I don't
terms-
mind saying my
Of course not.
opinion.
And where are you coming from? What's your own belief system?
I'm coming from Israel.
You're from Israel?
Right.
I'm guessing by that, are you Jewish?
I am.
Okay. So, and do you believe in the Torah?
Not really, no.
Not really. So you're like an atheist Jew.
Kind of.
Fair enough.
You could say that.
Okay. So in terms of the definition of the family, if we allow the family to be anything that people want it to be,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
do you not see how that dilutes the institution of the family itself? If we say that the family is anything
Okay.
that somebody wants it to be, do you not see how that dilutes the idea of the family
It doesn't.
as a concept?
I think it does the opposite. I think by letting people define family as a place where individuals connect to fulfill a unit of people together with children or without children, with a dog, with a pet, I don't mind, whatever, and can live together sharing and loving each other and connecting and making a home. I think it's a great thing, no matter if it's man or woman, a man and a man, or woman and a woman.
So in terms of what the role that a family plays in society, what do you see that role as
I see
being?
that role as a unit where you feel comfortable living in and comfortable being and growing up as a good person and connecting with other people, understanding them. And I don't think you need a father and a mother to do it. I'm from a divorced family.
So am I.
I've lived with my mother for most of my life. I grew up with her, and I
Yeah.
think I grew up okay. And I think I would have grown up okay living with two mothers or with two fathers.
Well,
as
I think the reality would draw into question a lot of what you're saying, what you're asserting. Single families are in this country. I don't know. Maybe the situation is different in Israel.
Okay.
The single families in this country, whilst the people in them are obviously sincere, loving, and trying their best, the stats on the ground are clear. Single families tend to be poorer. Single families tend to struggle more. Single families tend to have more problems, and I know that from personal experience. I grew up like you. I grew up in a single parent family.
Okay.
Now that wasn't my father's choice. That was my mother's choice, and I grew up for a number of years with my mum. My mum tried her best. She loved us, and in so far as she was able, she tried to do the best in every situation that she could.
Okay.
But that didn't stop us from being poor. It didn't stop us from struggling. So
Sorry it was hard for you.
well, but the point is the idea that the state should not try to support a family unit has led to a situation where, because the family can be anything that the state wants it to be and what people want them to be, you have family units like single parents where the people are trying their best but they're struggling.
It's not like single parents. Excuse me, you have two people who both acting as parents. Those families won't have less money because there's two parents that are making money and earning their living. And I think it will be the same as any other family with two parents that are making their money and living, their life. And moreover, I don't think it's any kind of family unit, because I'm sure that I don't know because I'm a tourist, but I'm sure that English people in Britain doesn't take into consideration every kind of family. I guess it's only about gay marriages. And I'm very for people to be living comfortably and doing whatever they want with the person they love.
And you mustn't understand what I'm saying. I'm not trying to
You're saying
suggest.
they'll be poor, you're saying they'll have problems,
No,
you're
hold
saying
on.
they offer
I was using single parents as an example there, and actually the facts do show that.
that there'll be more single parents.
No, that single parents tend to struggle more in terms of the responsibilities of raising and providing for their children. Not
How
because
is
they
gay
don't want
marriage-
to.
How is gay marriage
Right.
single parents?
So it's connected to the idea that we can construct the family based upon whatever assertion we have. So we're saying that the state shouldn't support a family unit, that the family unit is whatever a group of people decide is them for
They
themselves
should.
as a family.
If it's two people that are married and live together happily and are exactly the same as any other couple, they should support them.
So what authority does the state have to define an institution that existed before the state?
Well, things change all the time, and there were
Today?
today, and there were many bad things before the state was founded, and they changed them too. There was more, I don't know, they used to kill, or there were more thieves, or there were many bad things before. Now they have changed things,
do you
and I
think-
think they've changed things for the good.
So in what is the benefit of redefining a family?
Letting people live with who they love and with the person they want to live with, and having a happy family. And they're going to do it anyway, because if you're gay and you love a woman or you love a man or you love your own sex, you're going to do that anyway. But giving them the like the legal basis and helping them will make everyone feel better.
Okay, you think that makes everyone feel better?
It makes everyone have a better life, a better quality life.
Does it?
I think so. It's those people, the gay people, the gay community. I think it will.
Okay, so in terms of the benefit to society, yeah.
What?
You guys okay?
We're going. Yes.
In terms of the family, a society that does not support a clear understanding of the family unit is a society that ultimately we see the fruits of that society here in the UK. We're following that kind of social policy that you're describing, and it's not working. We have an increase in mental health issues. We have an increase in poverty. We have an increase in. It just doesn't function. So I'm handing out these leaflets talking about why the redefinition of marriage is something that Christians don't agree with and that we are opposed to. What I want to be clear is that I am not trying to suggest that there is some kind of immorality behind the idea of love. I understand that people don't choose their sexuality and that they cannot control their sexuality. I could no more expect someone who's homosexual to be straight as I could expect myself to become homosexual. It isn't a matter of will, there's something else happening, something deep and profound. However, society has to choose where it's going to invest its resources for the benefit of that society. And the family serves as the first police force, it serves as the first welfare state, it serves as the first school, it serves as the first mental health institution, the social care, and it also produces the next generation. So the state must decide what are its priorities. And whilst I am not arguing or advocating for any kind of criminalization, what I am saying is that the state has taken a misstep by redefining the family in a way that includes single parents, that includes homosexual couples, that allows them to be married and puts that on par with the marriage between a man and a woman. The marriage between a man and a woman and the marriage between a homosexual couple has many overlaps. They can both serve in the same process. But a child in an ideal situation must have a both masculine and feminine figure in their lives. Single parents don't do that. I come from a single parent family. Homosexual couples of either combination don't do that. Polyamorous relationships don't do that. The structure of society in this country has been undermined by this redefinition and by this laissez-faire attitude that says that the family can be anything that makes us happy. And what it also does, in certain cases, not in all cases, but in certain cases it turns children into a commodity. We know, for example, that there have been arrangements where people rent out their womb to have a child for someone else. This is turning a child into a commodity. A child must be born of love, ideally, where that child can be born in a loving, stable relationship. And that means supporting the family as defined as man and woman.